This is the Beginner Novice Test A. It's going to be for the combined horse trials on Saturday. It looks like a lot and it looks like very overwhelming, but I promise it's not once you learn how to read it. So the first column here are the letter markers of where you do your movements at. Your second column are the movements that you are going to be doing with your horse. And the third column is what the judge is looking for when you're doing those movements. The test isn't too long for this one, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so here is my dressage arena, small dressage arena. My letters on the outside and then my letters that are on the inside. These ones are invisible in the real dressage ring. You have to take a guess as to where between E and B is X, between H and M is G, and that's how you know where you're at down the center line. So, I usually do this on paper with a pen, but for the sake of recording this easier, I'm going to do it on the paint program. So, first, we have AXM, enter working trot. So, we're going to enter A, enter A, working trot, X to M, at M, track left, at E, circle left 20 meters, working trot. So this is going to be our first circle. My circles are not the best. Between K and A, working canter left lead. So in the corner here, we're going to pick up our canter. At A, circle left 20 meters. That is not a circle, but I tried. Between F and B, go back to working trot. So I like to think of that as like on my first straightaway after my circle. I go back to working trot. Between M and C, medium walk. So between the letters again, I'm going to switch to walk. H, X, F, free walk. Between F and A, medium walk. So you want to do your free walk all the way up to your letter F, and then gather your reins again after F, so between F and A. At K, working trot. So this is pretty much the only letter that we do a transition at. And that's kind of helping me remember where to do stuff here. At E, circle right 20 meters. Okay. Between H and C, working canter left lead, so in the corner again. Switch to canter. At C, circle right 20 meters. Between M and B, working trot. So again, down your first straightaway here, you're going to switch to working trot. K, X, G, on to center line, halt through the walk, salute. So there's a couple things here that I see through my first time doing it. This wasn't my first time practicing this one on paper, but what I can see is some kind of matching stuff. So it looks like both my trot circles are in the same spot. They're in the middle of the arena. Both of them start and end at E. Both to the left and to the right. They both start and end at E. My canters start in the corner, going to the left, circle at A, and starts in the corner, going to the right, circling at C. So both of those canter transitions, those canters are going to be the same except at opposite ends of the ring. I also see that my start, entering at A, and then going diagonal to M, is pretty similar to my end, except I'm going diagonal from K and then straight to G. So it's kind of the same but backwards. So a lot of these tests are, actually pretty much all of them, what you do in one direction you're going to do in the other. Shows that the horse is balanced. It's into both directions. So both of my canter to trot transitions are on the same side and between the letters as well, the first time you come out of the corner. So those are just things that help me remember what to do. So what I'd do is I'd erase this, do it a couple more times, and then I'd get on my horse and practice it a couple of times. Not so much to make them memorize it or anticipate the transitions, but just enough so that I can have a picture in my head of where I am when I'm having to do these things.